Hey guys, welcome back to another stream. We're back at more Ace Attorney Investigations, and yes, like the title suggests, we're in a fairy prison, and I didn't even think about that, but everyone has animals. There is a lot of animals around, so we will see how it goes. Either way, hopefully we're done tonight, we will see. But yes, essentially what we found out last time is that there is a secret tunnel that essentially leads from the holding cell to Mr. Serrato's room. However, there is also an entrance from the yard. I don't know, in my head I really do think it's Fifi Lagarde, but now, the thing is, I had evidence, and I feel like the further we go on, the less likely it's becoming Fifi Lagarde, and it really is just Mr. Serrato, but I'm worried. But I want to stick with my guns, but I'm not sure. I feel like there's too much for it to just be Mr. Carcerato. You know, we'll see. And also the yard's more empty now, so, you know, that's all good. March 29th, 11:12 a.m. prison yard. Oh, I forgot the next day as well, we got kicked out. That's another thing, she kicked us out. Here we are again. Let's hope we can find something this time that will finally reveal the truth behind it all. I swear, I don't want to use Little Thief, but we'll see. Although, it might be easier said than done. There's nothing left to investigate. Which gave us deductions yesterday. There is another possibility, one you seem to have overlooked. The well in the yard. Could a body not have entered the tunnel from there? In summary, the body must have been thrown down the well and moved to the workshop. At some point during the show. Tell me, who else could have done that but Mr. Saint? Knight's body really been thrown down the well. Surely you'd see some like bruising if like I'd like to think if you dropped someone from a well, it'd leave some damage, right? I don't know. Answer that question will surely show us the way forward. Before we begin, I should tidy up my organizer a little. Oh. Okay. Remaining evidence is all relevant, so let's see what we have left. Still the glove. What's been removed? I mean, the only thing I see that's been removed is the keys. We'll see. Let's see here. Huh? There's a cover on it. Dried it well. I dried it well slap bang in the middle of a prison. Figures it'd be locked. Oh, luckily, I'm a master lockpicker. Steal my stuff? Not. We'll do this investigation by the book. Why not? Come on, don't be such a stick in the mud. Whoa! What is it, Kay? The lock's broken. From the looks of it, it's been broken for a long time. If that's the case, then anyone could have thrown Knight's body down the well. Gavel's theory was that Mr. Saint carried out the murder here in the yard. Then, during the performance, he threw the body down the well. What are you thinking, Mazzarino? Plausible or no? Oh, why don't we see if Mr. can help us out again? He'll be able to tell us if Mr. Knight's body was here, and which way it went. Good idea. I'll call Detective Gumshoe. Gumshoe speaking. Detective, I need your assistance. Come to the prison yard and bring Miss out with you. Let's go! More missile content. You bet, sir. Gumshoe's 7 secret weapons. Oh my god. To the rescue again, huh? Make sure Miss Al belongs to the precinct. Let's allow you to bring one of our witnesses. Call the very big circus and ask Miss Regina Berry to come down here with you. Yes, sir. There before you know it. So, what should we do while we're waiting for Gummy? How about a quick game of hide and go seek? Good idea, kiddo. What exactly would we hide? Not seriously considering it. I mean, I think he is actually. You can wait, Kay. We need to call on one of your more practical skills. I think you know the one. Oh god. No. Oh, you buy, dude. One crime scene recreation coming right up. Fuck me. Wait, what's that? What did that say? Say what now? Let me show you. Introducing you the Great Thief's greatest secret weapon, Little Thief. I didn't like it. Something about it, it's just annoying. We have to re-examine everything. Whoa! The screen's appearing in thin air. That's some next level text, Lilsus. Want to tell me for these deets? What are you gonna do now? I've been putting everything we needed for the simulation. Allow me to explain. This is Mr. Thief. The device that can recreate the crime scenes at specific moments in specific moments in time based on the data you feed it. Sorry, I was reading that completely wrong. How about I start us off with a recreation of what the yard looked like yesterday? Good idea. That's that was when they were in the middle of the of tearing down the stage. I didn't pay much attention to the well then. Who knows? I might have overlooked something. Leave it to me. I'll use this photo I took. Beep beep beep. Boop boop. Beep boop. That's all the data. Just gotta pump the projection power to max and black skies of evening, when no other bird dares take wing, one alone remains all seen. Now, when it's the true power of the real modern day Robin Hood. Yipes! What's it? What is this? It's a recreation of how things were yesterday. One up to the data I gave Little Thief. I still don't understand it, but sure. This gadget was a tool used by the original aggressor. He used it to plan robberies. Well, no harm in using it for something on the right side of the wall now. Oh, but keep in mind that I can only recreate what you tell it to. Just forgot a keyword there. It can't simulate things it doesn't have data for, and if the data itself contains mistakes, it wind up with those same mistakes in the recreation too. But this particular recreation is based on case photographs, so we shouldn't run into any problems. Instead of preamble, we get started. Yard. Don't forget, you can use that. Oh wait, yeah. Just be alive, yeah. Just press. Yeah, that's fine. Ugh. Why am I always so tired when we stream? Wait, the elephant's still, huh? It still appears to be locked. To open it, I can't guarantee anything, but I'll certainly give it a try. No, if we deem it necessary, we will simply ask for the key. Oh wait, no, this is definitely the stuff, yeah. We've done this, yeah. What's the name of our trunk happy friend again? Azia? You see the Asian elephant? Oh. Okay. Let's show, alongside Regent the tiger and sing. Of course, I'm gonna forget. Not exactly inspired though, is it? Miss Berry having a day off when she came up with him. Oh my gosh, Miss Edgeworth, that flew the poor elephant herself. A wick basket, or rather a cart, given the wheel. Hey, wouldn't it be fun if we hopped in and raced down the hill? I mean, we've definitely had this. Ooh, you know what else would be fun? Office chairs, right? Racing down the hill in office chairs. Any of that come from? On this home to Warden the Guard's beloved alligator. Look, this person must be from our latest meal. Someone doubt an alligator could pick up a carcass clean like that. Off. Don't you think? I feel like she was rather ladylike in her own way, actually. If you say so. Well, I do. I have a sixth sense for these things. Interesting talent, though not one I'm particularly envious of. Yes, this is where our circus stage stood. I think people would be interested in the Great Thieving Show? The police would be very eager to attend. I think half of these have actually repeated, be able to say. These chairs must have been for the audience. Wow, I pity whoever had to put all of them away. Definitely, then. Really? Why? Clearly never had to follow a bunch of boring chairs before, huh? Not personally, I've told other people to do it though. Oh, Mr. Edgeworth, you gotta roll up your sleeves up and help once in a while. I'll consider it. This is the main area to be found. We should examine this area carefully. This may hold a clue, may just hold the clues. What are a bunch of pulleys doing here? They don't seem to be well pulleys lifting buckets. Looks like this was designed for raising and lowering a bucket. No sign of a bucket, though. Have they actually used this then, or no? That's definitely relevant, because funnily enough, that's the only thing up there. There's a sturdy-looking hemp rope lying on the ground. That reminds me of the ropes we used for playing tug of war in school. There's no good. What? I didn't even see anything. Yeah. It also has a metal stake attached to one end. But yeah, it's just something you use to put up a tent. I was thinking that could be the murder weapon to be fair, but I don't think so. But there was no tent, was there? In which case, what was it used for? Not a weight of some kind. It looks like it weighs... projection makes it look, makes it a little tricky to read. You remember how heavy it was, Kay? We can't read that. Sure, it was £30. Why does anyone need such a heavy weight for? Anyway, I think that was what it said. It doesn't seem related to the circus show at any rate. I mean... That's the only stuff we have. Let's try it, but I don't... Oh, it's pink? I mean, the two pieces of evidence we have, but I don't think they work. Yeah, no. Let's talk to Fender. Great Thief, great to grow up in. Call me intriguing, Miles Arena. Let's look by the book stuff though, yeah? And Great Thief doodads, so an official investigation. He's like, shut up. Well, enough of the desk there, Chief. I'm cool, okay? I can keep a secret. Anything for the truth, am I right? All that vital evidence has already been destroyed. On case reproduction of the scene, we have no hope of finding it. Yeah, because I do really think... You're right, I am sticking with my guns. I think the guard could easily clear stuff off. That's just my thing. And technically, anyone could clean it up, but I feel like a guard would make the most sense, right? Surely? On case reproduction of the screen, we're over here. Relax, like I said, I'll just zip it and nod politely while you cats do your thing. Thank you, that'd be very helpful. Uh-huh. Oh wait, the lock. I'm a dumb fuck. Oh, do they use the weight to break the lock, maybe? What was behind the stage, which means... Not many people who could have thrown the knight's body down it during the show. It's looking worse and worse, Mr. Saint. What do you think of all the stuff around the well was used for? I can't see any of those animals needing them for the part of the performance. Nothing immediately strikes me as likely purpose. We'll have to ask Miss Berry later. I suspect that's about all there is to find for now. Central Gumshoe should be here soon too. Oh, really? Hey, you can power down Mr. Thief now. Sure thing. Let's return to normality. I just really don't care for Thief. Sorry, sir. Game was quickly good. Hi, Paloma. Oh, look, it's Missile on cue. Hopefully you're doing alright, Paloma. Look at little Missile being very angry in the corner. Ah, speak of the devil. Oh, detective. That was indeed impressively quick. How are you doing there, Paloma? It has been a while. Hopefully you've been doing alright, my love. You know me, sir. Never did like to keep you waiting. So coming on this way too, Regina. No problem. This is way more fun than rehearsals, so I teach them for a day. Oh yeah, we got Regina back, Plum. I don't actually know if you remember her, but yeah, she was part of the very big circus one that we did a while back. It's very much appreciated. Right, detective, let's get started with Miss Anna. Yes, sir. Hey, Miss Anna, over here, boy. Anna, come on, boy. Come on. Is he angry at the smell? What's wrong with it? Looks like he's scared of something, sir. Oh, he's scared. Oh, the baby. Oh, the alligator? Yeah. Yee! Alligator! Is it better than horny? Would you rather be in horny jail or fairy jail? To be fair, fairy jail is probably the right answer. Horny jail, but I would pick horny jail though. Why not? Guess it's not fun, sir. Well, my dad would be much of help to us like this. Surely we use the fishing rod in there, I don't know. Any other bright ideas, Miles Reno? Yes, actually. Miss Berry, Mind lending us a hand? Ooh, I'd love to. Just tell me what you need. You want me to teach Alice some tricks? I don't doubt you could do it, but I'm not just tell the alligator to piss off. Not quite like that. I'd something like for an account of what the yard looked like during the show. I like where this is going. You're thinking of using Little Thief again, am I right? You should be so kind. What was the point of powering it down then, if we're just going to use it again? I just hate Little Thief. I can't be bothered. Bothered? Okay, plugging in all the data, firing up the system, the simulation. Well, it just sounds like edging. Probably, yeah. Oh, look at Simeon. Wait, Simeon actually looks really cute. Oh, that's really sweet. Look at him in his clown makeup. Here you go. This is what the yard looked like during the show. The time in which the body was purported to be before. Wait, this is Edgeworth. The time at which the body was purported to have been thrown down the well. Oh, wow, this is so amazing! It's like magic. No magic here, just sweet, sweet data. Which is why, furry cons always look fun to me. That is very fair. I'm sure they are very nice people, actually. The area behind the stage is missing. There's just an empty void there. I love that. Yeah, Gina said she wasn't involved in getting the stage set up. You don't have any data on what it looked like back there. No data, no simulation, huh? Brutal. Oh, no, wait, that was wrong. No data, no simulation, huh? Brutal. I'm so sorry, you guys. It's all because they let Simeon do everything all by himself. Oh, no. It's all my Furry associates' fault. Objection, Fender. Anyway, we got a fresh simulation now. We still have other data too. I can switch back whatever you want. Want to the recreation of them taking down the stage. We can examine the scene both during and after the show. And switch between the two at will. I can't be bothered. I really can't. You have 1 week left. Oh god, I've got an assignment due for Friday, but I'm gonna get an extension to hopefully Sunday. But I've also got uni in the morning. I was going to go to the gym after this. I don't actually think I'll have time. We will see. I'm not going in like 2 days. So I kind of need to get back. I can switch between recruit. Okay, T. Okay. Let's continue with our investigation, shall we? Let's talk to Regina. So do you come to visit the prison often, Regina? I sure do. I have so many little friends here. It's wonderful. Such sweeties. The old face and the new. I mean, a new friend only yesterday. Oh, he's just the cutest. Cute. That full-grown alligator lurking in the depths of the pond. Are you sure about that? I can't help but worry. I mean, you could just walk up and then chomp, you know? Don't be silly. She didn't do anything like that. Especially since she's not doing great. And she hasn't been herself since yesterday. I'm so worried about her. You guys are worried too, right? Oh. Right? Yeah, totally. Super worried. Right, Miss Edgeworth? But yes, super. Throw me into this. Is that not important that she wasn't feeling herself? I feel like... Oh wait, there's timings there as well. I can't be bothered examining everything again. Unless it was empty in the other recreation. Oh yeah, it was definitely empty in the photo I took too. Oops, sorry. Made a mistake when I was filling you in earlier. Oh? Let's get for holding his ears food, but on the morning of the show, all the apples, wait. How we're in it had vanished. Poof. I totally forgot to mention it. Sorry. Disappearing apples. I should make a note of this. The pen that held Isaiah, the Asian elephant, now empty as the lady herself is on stage. I wonder how they got her in here in the first place. Well, the entrance to the yard is people-sized. And there's like a gazillion megawatts pumped through the fence. Kinda risky now. What if one turned off the electricity? Yeah, but then all the prisoners would escape. An engine's blocked by an elephant. I think not. This is a real puzzle though, right? I'll need to give it some more thought. I'm enjoying the challenge. I'll leave it to it. The chairs will lined up neatly for the show. But we know that there were a few empty seats during the performance. Huh? Something about the space, where the seats are arranged. Reminds me of a karaoke contest I entered as a kid. Karaoke contest? Sure did. I came in second. In the depths of the night, when no other bird dares to take flight. One alone serves to shine the light, to shine the light of righteousness on the world's plight. We didn't actually sing that. Sure did. You did well to take second place, or perhaps stole it is more. Although she failed to steal first place, I'm overthinking this. Sorry if I've been in love between a tiger and an elephant. Wish I could have seen it. I wish I could have seen Simeon up there on stage too. Oh, he was wonderful. The way you flew off that stage. Ah, yes, the scene. Victory is depicted in a very unique manner, whereby the villain is sent flying from the stage. Having been ejected from the stage in this manner, the villain no longer appeared in the performance. Just saying the crowd took place during that time. Roughly how long would you say Mr. Saint was off stage for, Miss Berry? Let's see. I guess it was around 15 minutes. Says Judge Gavelle said. Isn't that pretty hairy, health and safety-wise, having an elephant fling a guy off the stage? I don't know. As he is very gentle. I'm sure it changes much if she flings him gently or roughly. You gentle, in fact. When we first rehearsed it, she barely noticed him. By the end, he was flying off that stage. Not because of his ear, though. Simeon had figured out some kind of trick, apparently. Isn't that amazing? Trick. You have any idea what kind of trick? You, me? Oh no, it was Simeon's big thing. I wouldn't know where to start. I feel that we're missing some data for this point in time. Yep, that's about the size of it. You gotta steal some data. I don't steal data, Kit. I use logic and deduction to get what I need. I'm more of an act first, think later, gal. Please don't add to my workload with your recklessness. I'd hate to order your arrest. Can you imagine? That's your word, sir. I just know what you're looking for. It's a rain all over your face. Is? This will be temporarily out of action, but my fishing rod is good to go whenever you need it. See, I thought we were actually going to use the fishing rod at some point, but apparently not. Oh, and if you want to give the metal detector a shot, I have that too. Wow, I've never seen him so excited. I'll be sure to let you know if I need either of them, Detective. Okay. That's a lot to work with. Oh, wait, maybe this is got something to do with the trick? The pulley? Or maybe it's that. No. Let's try the pulley. Yeah, there we go. How do you... What my thought is, maybe you throw a weight down there, and then the pulley like, launches you, but then it's a well, so maybe not, but also I guess it depends how you put the hook in. The trick's Mr. Saint performed for his big scene. It's been something to do with all the items that were found by the well. Okay, I'd like you to have another look at the equipment down around the well from yesterday. Can you have Mr. Thief bring up the recreation from when they were tearing down the stage? Got it! Taking another look at these items, they may not have been used for this trick of Mr. Saint's. Sounds plausible enough. Hey, maybe I can add that to the simulation. Right dear, please go and ask Mr. Saint for the details. Much of that, I'll be right back. Oh, so we just asked him. Okay, fair. If only without easy. Back! They told me exactly how he did it. Excellent. Well, how does it work? Okay. Oh, because it's... Okay, the thing is, it looks like it's at a weird angle. I forgot it's technically actually just behind the stage. So yeah, this... I guess it makes more sense. Instead he used the pulley at the top of the well to suspend a heavy weight from the rope. A heavy weight, but not... A heavy weight cannot be 30 pounds though, right? Because... What? How many pounds am I actually? I'm 86 kilograms. And that's... Never mind, Simeon's probably skinnier than me. 86 kilograms in pounds. 189. There's no way 30 pounds outweighs Simeon, but sure. Oh, unless... Oh. I was gonna say, technically speaking, I guess someone could have tied the dead body onto there. And then the dead body drops it instead. Like, maybe someone was helping Simeon, quote-unquote helping, and then instead of using a weight, did that and then launched him. But apart from that, I don't know what sort of weight you use to get someone this, well, to fly. He said he used the no, wrong voice. He said he used the pulley at the top of the well to suspend a heavy weight from the rope. I'll lower that down into the well. The other end of the rope went through 2 more pulleys. It was tied around his body. I see. So he uses the downward pull of the weight to help him launch himself into the air. But didn't he make sure the weight only dropped when he wanted it to? It's a stake to stop it, that's how. Okay. This baby didn't know anything about the trick or the contraption he built for him. In which case, I suppose it must have been Mr. Saint himself who pulled out the stake. How? That's right. And to do that, he used a second length of rope. Oh. Okay. There. But I need now, because then my dead body theory doesn't make sense. That's this rope, though, probably. He tied it to the stake, and then when he gave it a sharp tug... Yeah, okay, that makes sense. The stake was released, and the weight dropped back down to the well. It's a great trick. I have to steal it. This one has to go to the Greyfield's repertoire. It may not be quite easy. These kinds of circus tricks can require years of practice to master. Simply stealing them the idea won't be enough. Alright, practice it is then. Well, before you run away to do so, would you mind updating the simulation? Excuse me. Alright, oh right. Then we can see how it all worked for us. Okay, I've switched back to the recreation of the performance. And now to add the data. Little fish should be able to reproduce the trick now. So this is how Mr. Saint performed his trick. Okay. It means full of surprising, huh? I mean, dropping a weight down the well to help them fly off the stage like that? That's genius! Indeed, but I imagine he would have needed quite a lot of weight. More than him at the very least. I've taken some serious pull to lift him in the air like that, yeah. It could be the apples. Yeah, probably a ton of practice, but I don't know what you put in the apples to do. I'm gonna try that, because the apples are the only thing I can see, being heavy enough. Yeah, that full basket of apples. Nope, okay, that's fine. No logical connection between these two things. Let's try the elephant and the disappearing apples. Just see if the elephant ate the apples. Oh, he did. Okay, that's fine. The apples in the basket were likely eaten by Isaiah. Really? That's strange. I made sure to put a cart where her trunk couldn't reach them. You sure about that? Oh yes, it was still full of apples the night before the show. We must consider the possibility that the cart was moved somewhere within Isaiah's reach. A large basket full of apples couldn't have been moved by the wind. It likely means that somebody moved it for a reason. Before it even started, the cart had been moved and its apples eaten. Yes, that seems to be the most probable timeline. Let's update the recreation key. Will do. I'll add it to the simulation of the performance then. Updating based on what Regina told us now. There, all done. What is it, Mr. Edgeworth? So how do... yeah, switch recreation. Alright, you want me to change the recreation to yesterday's stage 10? We'll try that. Here we go. Let's have things look when they were taken on the stage. That's one impressive fence. I'm sure I could climb it if I could... Please don't. It's electrified. I wonder what's on the other side. See, this is what I mean, though. I feel like I'm gaslighting myself, and I really hope I'm right. But surely it has to be Fifi Lagarde, by the fact that the warden office is right there where the electric fence is, and then surely she just walk through. The only problem is it being electrified. Oh, wait. Oh my god, wait. No. Okay, yep, no it is. Because at some point, yes, timestamp is off due to the 3-hour gap in the footage. So that means 3 hours where the electric was down. So she could eat. Now it has to be Fifi. I'm sorry, all of my theories from before, they kind of made sense, and the camera footage, yes. But this, I'm sorry, there's no way it's not Fifi at this point, surely. Because unless. No, I'm sticking by it. The warden's office, I believe. I guess she likes to keep a close eye on her pets. The facility would probably function better as a zoo than a prison. A fairy prison, some would say. Right. Oh. How does it look, sir? Whoa, the guy's scared out of his skin. Aww. What if we have him track that scent again? But that clearly isn't in the cards now. Oh. Oh, baby. Oh, wait, no. Are we missing something then? Basket? Let's try basket and point first, because it might be why the same area about the... No, okay, ignore me. I don't, no, okay. I think again. Okay, I don't think there's a connection then. Let's go back. Oh, fuck Little Thief, man. I can't be bothered. I hate this game mode. And we have to do 2 as well. Here you go, this is how things look during the show. Spit at everything though, right? Oh wait, no, now we have to put the basket. Let's all wonder it smelled of animals. It was being used for an elephant. Well, to say his apples, right? Yep. It was full of them the day before the show. They vanished overnight. Ooh, did you figure something out, Mr. Edgeworth? Quite possibly. What did we find out? Do you want to share with the class, Edgeworth? Because I'm confused right now. Okay, never mind. Upon his home to one Lagarde's beloved alligator. And look, this bird must be from her latest meal. Doubt an alligator could pick a carcass clean like that. I think I got a feeling she was rather ladylike in her own way, actually. See, this was labelled with a not tick. Well, not labelled with a tick. But this is the exact same dialogue, if you say so. Well, I do. I kind of have a sixth sense for these things. Interesting talent, though not one I'm particularly envious of. But then why did I read all of that game? Oh, is none of this labelled properly? Okay. Appears to be locked. This, I've read this probably 4 times now, and it's still not letting me skip it. Okay, well that's fine. Oh, do I have to inspect this again now that... Yes, oh my god, obviously. Oh. And a rope. I suppose the two do tend to go together. You sure do. Like a great thief and a treasure. And have one without the other. Sorry, but the proper pairing in this case is a great thief and a set of handcuffs. Wait. No, that's nothing. Mr. Saint used the world to construct. No, Mr. Saint used the world to construct a contraption that would send him flying from the stage. So, are we going to talk about what the weight actually was? Like, did we not want to ask Simeon what weight he used? Because, funnily enough, I'm very concerned about what the weight could have been. It may... I was going to say technically could... No, the monkey's going to be way too light. Fucking Muddy the monkey. It made clear use of the 2 ropes. Wait. This is the rope that was hanging down from the well. There's no pinata at the end of it. And definitely no bucket. You try to be serious, Kay. Oh, come on, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm just trying to lighten the mood. So get out of that stair of yours. Actually, she may be onto something. I want to consider what could have really been attached to the end of the rope. Thank God! Oh, and that doesn't get added to my evidence. That's fine, game. I didn't want it anyway. This tarp, it's just like the one we saw in the workshop. This tarp, it's just like the one we saw in the workshop. Yes. Why is it here? Why is it here? Are you okay, Mr. Edgeworth? I'm kind of blank. I intend to stay blank until you stop stealing my thoughts. No. That's one heavy weight. Kind of makes you, wait, kind of makes you think how much that, wait. It's one heavy weight. Kind of makes you think how much this must all be weighing on Simeon. How much is 30 pounds in kilograms? 30 lubs. Kilograms. Oh, 13. Not bad, guys. Come on. Let's be serious. It does. I'm not sure I quite see it myself. Oh? We don't have the real thing here. I say that. Okay, sometimes it can be heavy. I take it back. Otherwise, I'd hang it around your neck like a big old albatross. Then we'll see how you like it. There's some stiff resistance you tried. I can push you that to albatross like the Taylor Swift song. So many Taylor Swift songs in this. Okay, I actually thought that would give me something. I cannot lie. I'm gonna press the fence, I'm sure I can climb it if I please down until that's fed. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's fine. I just get to stare at it again, knowing full well that, probably FIFA the God. I don't know. What am I supposed to do here? Metal detector, no. Maybe this one the night before. I swear to God it's actually worse. There's no way 30 pounds is enough to win. Fuck off. There's no way 30 pounds is enough to launch a full-grown man in the air. Wait, doesn't that seem odd to you? No. You ever noticed, Detective, there's something strange about the weight we found? How heavy it is? Please, it has to be. The one weight on its own wouldn't be heavy enough. Thank God. I'm so glad we talked about that. I would have been annoyed if that actually wasn't a figure. They were just like, yeah, 30 pounds is enough. Okay, that's fine. I think a 30 pound weight could have lifted Mr. Saint off the ground. Oh, yeah. Like, everyone was talking about it like it was completely normal. And I think that's what threw me off more. In which case, could there perhaps be more weights missing? Sounds like a job for my seven secret weapons, sir. Now we use the... Now detector? Okay, so now we torture him. Oh wait, yeah. Let's say word, sir. I just know what you're looking for. It's written all over your face, is it? Is this not the same dialogue? No, yep, this is the same dialogue. Oh, that's... No, and now we have the metal detector. Okay. And now we... Additional weight metal detector. There we go. Detective, I have need of one of your secret weapons. What's that? The metal detector, if you would be so kind. What? We will use that fishing rod. Jeez, I'm never gonna get to use my fishing rod. So, before we get started, let me run you through how the metal detector. No. So, before we get started, let me run you through how the metal detector works, sir. Oh, look at Miss Sally being so cute. It's simple enough. It uses this sound and this gauge to tell you how close you are to something made of metal. Closer you get, more strongly it will react. When it starts going wild like this, Jesus Christ, my ears! Just give it the order to examine the spot where I'm standing. Stop! Oh, what are we doing here? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my God, my ears. Oh God. Anyway, that's how it all works. Hey, hi RP. Fresh bread loaf. What's this about? But welcome to this stream, RP. Hopefully you're doing alright. Jesus, okay, I'm sorry. I actually got like my ears are ringing. You could. Oh my god. You tell me where you want me to look, sir, and I'll get right on it. That's a fence. Okay. Sir, I'm picking up something over here. You look, see. Huh? Surely the way. Yeah. Found these little guys at the grass. Same as the weight we found by the well. They must be from Mr. Saint's trick. Someone hide these here on purpose. Go, 4 together, sir. So that's 150 pounds in weights. That would probably more than likely launch someone. That is more realistic. It would be more than heavy enough to send him flying. Somebody hit several of these same weights. The one by the well. Why would you not just hide all of them at that point? But why? Why over here? Oh, was that it? Okay, well, that's fair. Yeah, nice work, me. The alligator's back. Eee! Alligator! I think they'll give me a heart attack. Huh? Okay, I had an idea that the alligator swallowed something by the fact that we were talking about how the alligator wasn't acting how she was beforehand. So it makes sense. Well, detective. Well, detective, sir. It's a reaction to the alligator. What? How? I'm sure it's not responding to the weights. You're sure it's not responding to the weights we just found? No, sir. I'm sure it's something different. I'm sure it's come from the alligator. Well, and she's gone. Huh, we scared that big snapper good. I don't think that's it, Kay. Huh? Then what is it? He hasn't been himself lately. Here we go. That's the name, Ali, the warden's favorite pet. Should we even look at the food? Look at the food warden the guard boy yesterday. See, the thing is, I think the guards probably put something into the actual pond, right? And Ali's probably just eaten it. She was acting as if I don't know. Maybe she'd eaten something that didn't agree with her. The metal detector was responding to whatever she ate, sir. Oh no! What if she ate one of the weights? I really doubt that even an alligator could swallow a 30-pound lump of iron. What did the metal detector actually pick up? Time to open her up. And why would someone hide the weights? Perhaps I missed something when I looked at the equipment by the well. Hey, could you recreate the scene again? Move right out. This is gonna sound really dumb. Wait, E, no, G to save. I'm sure there's a cosmetic change that I've literally just thought about. It's the 8-bitness, but I can't actually remember where it is. I don't think. Oh, my mouse is not. Yeah, it's not here. I think I have to go to the outer menu to change it. Never mind. I just thought it'd be cute to see Missile as an 8-bit character, but there's too much effort. Okay, never mind. We've inspected this as well. I think every time we change perspective, it acts like a new discovery. I think. I can't even skip through this. Oh wait. Mr. Edgeworth, I think I've got the case. What's the killer? Was it Invisible Man? Oh my god, Gumshoe. We love you, but you're an idiot. Go on. Well, we'll get out of nowhere, and nobody knows how the body was moved. Well, that makes sense, until you put the Invisible Man in the picture. Detective, don't tell me you think the invisible people really exist. You know, sir, it'd be fun to see one though, right, huh? What a winning idea. Perhaps we should, make your assignment, perhaps we should make your assignment to Mr. Winner permanent from tomorrow. You gotta be kidding me. That kid's probably still believes in Santa Claus. People in glass houses. The kid's like, wait, Santa isn't real? Okay. Let's scour the scene and inspect anything that catches attention. I mean, I want to say this about the... Let's relate it to the evidence somehow. I want to just say that this is... It's hard, but I don't... Yeah, no, I was going to say, it's not. That's fine. Yes, this contraption. I'm not imagining things. It's missing something. Oh, it's gonna be the rope.
Eureka!
No, okay, well, this is a bit awkward. I'm not imagining anything. It's missing. The rope is the thing that's missing, surely. The second rope. Or is it... Are we literally going to say it's the weight? Do I have the weight as a piece of evidence? Yeah, the second rope is missing. Excuse me. So surely it would be the rope, right? Wait, actually, what? Does that part say that it uses 2 lengths of rope? There we go. Maybe this?
Eureka!
There we go. Think about the 2 recreations, the one during the performance and the one we're looking at right now. The major difference between these 2. Namely, that one of the ropes is missing. The other rope is surely the one on Bronco Night. Oh yeah. This stage trick wouldn't work if only items, with only the items we see before us. So what happened? Where did the missing rope go? I think one of the pieces of evidence we've collected might tell us exactly that. Bear with... Oh, wait, I did not mean to do that. Let's check for Sabrina Carpenter tickets, because I've just remembered that's a thing. Well, literally, should not take too long. I just want to check them again. Can't blame me. There is a chance. There is still a chance we can get tickets. I mean, last time I streamed, we found some, and they just sold out instantly. So hopefully, we get luckier today. I don't think so, but one can hope. No, nothing. Of course not. Okay, back to it. Really? What shows us where the missing rope went?
Take that!
Now it's this. This rope was found beside Knight's body. Wait, you mean... Yes, it must have been the other rope used in Mrs. Saint's trick. So you're saying... So surely this is worse for us, right? Yes, this rope was this rope did indeed have a weight attached to it. It wasn't any of the iron weights we found. Those are hidden in the bushes are replaced with something else. What is it, Mr. Edgeworth? Come on, I'm dying here. I think about what the rope we found in the workshop was related to. Do that, and you'll figure out to you'll soon figure out the answer. What? The way he dropped in the well. Okay, it's gonna be his dead body, surely.
Take that!
It might have been Knight's body that was dropped down the well. I said this, but again, that incriminates Simeon. But okay, I'm going back to my original. I say my original theory. The theory at the beginning of this stream. I think it has to be Fifi Lagarde, and I think she's coming here. Actually, how would she have put the body? But I think she's the one that's attached this body and then thrown it down the well, and then. Oh wait, no, but he is Rocco. No, I don't know. I still want to say it's Fifi, but it's only because she could get the body here. I don't know. It can only have been done when Knight's body dropped down to the well. We did say that, though. What? You said his body was the weight? And that makes sense, because I guess he was wrapped with the tarp? Somebody first swapped out the weights used for Mrs. Saint's trick. So it used the contraption to make his exit from the stage. Yep. He let the rope around his body loose. Then that dropped him. That's why the rope's there. That is clever. That makes sense. Both the rope and Knight's body fell to the bottom of the well. That rope was never used to restrain Knight. It was used to suspend his body halfway down the well. From this, we can easily see why most of the weights were hidden. Yeah, that makes sense. So that no one would realize that they replaced the body. Precisely. further deduce that they were hidden by the killer. Well, that gang. Wasn't poor old Bronco stabbed on the neck? And there'd be blood everywhere, including down the well. But the killer thought of that, which is why they used this. What did the killer use to stop Knight's blood from going everywhere? The tarp.
Take that!
The tarp was found in with the body. I think it's likely that Knight's corpse was wrapped in it. Yes. Oh, another piece of the puzzle falls into place. It's all coming together now. Love it. But what evidence prove that the body did go down the well? Because we're helping to prove Simeon was the killer. No, not quite. What about what Javel said yesterday? Ah, if Mr. Saint truly is the killer, why would he need to go such lengths to commit his crime? That's true. Knight's body fell down the well when Mr. Saint used his contraption during the show. Therefore, it reveals nothing about where the real killer actually was or what they were doing at the time. Only designed to first suspicion onto those who were not at the show. Yeah, I guess we did suspect Mr. Canis right away, huh? That was the killer's goal, to make us think that the crime took place during the show. In other words, they used the well contraption to construct an alibi. Okay. Oh wait, I just fully skipped past that. So everyone who... Okay, Miss Berry, what exactly did Mr. Saint put? It seemed the day before the show. The night before, actually. So someone could have come in and then just swapped the body out. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, we started getting ready for the show around 9 PM. I think we finished around midnight? In which case, the killer must have switched the weight out for the body after that point. Yeah, okay. I just know about this contraption. See, the thing is, we're really pushing for Canis. I don't know. I stick with my guns. It's Fifi. This is like delusion. This is gaslighting myself into thinking it's Fifi Lagarde. Even if he did, he wouldn't be able to do much with. Right. I feel like in my head I have the evidence. God. I mean, the warden office right there. You can kill him in the holding cell, bring him in here, then through the well into the prison. There's that, and also hit Rocco's cell would have been empty. You have the whole like, you know, tying up the body, and then the police outfit in this. I swear the reflection looks like her. And then there was another piece of it. Oh, it's the chisel. The fact that he just appeared out of nowhere. I don't know. It's just, she's the one that could do all of that. Right? I don't know. Am I gaslighting myself? I don't know. Even if you do, we won't be able to do much with it. I only doubt that he taught his dog to suspend bodies halfway done well, so yeah. Which means, this isn't the killer. Thank God we got over that. Let's try it. I don't think that's probably it. Oh, it is. Never mind. Let's go with the night before. Oh, the dead body was in the basket. And if we deduce that the weights were switched out for the body around the same time, that's chalk all up to coincidence, huh? Then the next question we should be asking is, why was the car moved? I think I can hazard a guess. The car would have been blocking the door, which can only mean that somebody needs to open it. Now, let's see what's... Oh, great. It's locked. Let me ask a guard out. Hey, Mr. Guard. Yes, miss. What can I do for you? That was fast. Oh, Guard, where's the key for this door? The woman keeps all of that. I'll go ask her for it. Yep. Yeah. Oh, now it has to be her. Wouldn't the guard is the only one with the key? Meaning, if somebody did open the door, we'll have to get it from her somehow. Thanks for the help. All these breakers, they must control the electricity of the whole prison. But yeah, no. Okay, no, wait. I was gonna say, my theory just then, as soon as I saw this, was if this is the electrical stuff, she's come in here, turned it off, and then gone through here and got the body. But that wouldn't make sense because then you wouldn't have killed him over here first and then built on this side. It has to be her though, if she's the only one with access to it. Just, so we're thinking somebody going in like for the show, right? Unless you went all the way around, that's a bit convoluted. Oh. Why? What are they trying to do? I think they came here by mistake, thinking it was a break room. I've come to tamper with this. Did turn off the power or something? Okay, never mind. I just realized what they meant. It's not that the body was hidden in there. It was the fact that the apples were blocking the door, so that she had to move the door. It has to be Fifi. Because who else would access the door? Did they turn the power off or something? I'm going to think of it. Wasn't there something that lost power? I want my lost power. I had the break in the flip. Here we go.
Take that!
There's a 3-hour time gap in the security camera footage. Wait, I was too far away from the mic. There was a 3-hour gap in the security camera footage. Oh yeah, there was. Did somebody flip the breaker it was connected to? It seems very likely. Do you think it was the killer? It's true that shutting off the camera would have made things easy for them. It would. Which means the killer would have to be someone who had access to the breaker. It seems the only person with the key. It couldn't be, could it? Here we go. Oh, little thief, your work here is done. We got all our health back? Yes! Oh, of course. Here to ruin the fun. First of the scene, the early bird wins the worm. There's the honest sorry. Good morning, Mr. Winner. You! How did you get here before me? Good morning, Mr. Edgeworth. I see you made an early start. I see you made a late one, Chickabell. That is not my only case. This is not my only case. I'm a very busy woman. Not all of us enjoy the freedom of a prosecutor relieved of his only current responsibility. Ugh. Oh, I do apologise. I meant, of course, an associate attorney. Associate? More like asinine. We'll see about that. Eustace, let's begin our investigation of the yard. Okay, I'll go get the officer to help.
Hold it!
That won't be necessary. Why not? I've already finished investigating the yard and won quite the prize in the process. Won? But I'm supposed to be the winner. Your Honor. I'd like to revisit your theory from yesterday. I'd like to thoroughly disprove it. I would caution you to choose your words carefully, Miss Edgeworth. As I'm sure you can remember, your badge is in my hand. Oh, piss off. And this song annoys me. I was telling my sister about it. I can't stand the song. It hurts my ears. How could I forget? You told me several dozen times already. It's not this bit. It's the bit later on when it gets really fast. Perhaps you care to try a different threat.
Overruled!
You've been warned repeatedly, yes. Each time, my words have seem to have fallen on deaf ears. Allow me to make this crystal clear. The committee cannot and will not tolerate insubordination.
Objection!
Look off, lady. Getting my badge and the whim of the committee are of no concern to me. I can't focus. The only thing that concerns me is proving Simeon's innocent. I'm so glad we had a moment where we had a break from our music. Interesting. Oh god, no. And spoken like a true defense attorney. In that case, I shall be equally uncompromising. In the name of the goddess of justice. I will strike you down your case without mercy. And when I'm done, your career as a prosecutor will be over as well. I hope you do not come to regret this. Can we get Miss out to, like, just bite her face off? Please, I'm so done with her. She's so entitled to Judge Gavel's theory. My theory remains the same as when I related it to you yesterday. Related it to you yesterday. Mr. Carcerati did not see Mr. Knight's body when he passed through the tunnel. As such, the body could have been dropped down the well during the show. We both know the only one who could have dropped the body down the show was Mr. Saint. That's still your assertion. Prove it, of course. Can you prove it, of course? Of course you can. Who do you think you're up against? Useless means to say is that we received a final autopsy report just ahead of the trial. Really is a busy woman. Busy looking after my after baby winner. The victim appeared to have died the night before the body was discovered. In other words, the night before the show. Cause of death is as stated. It seems the wound is 4 inches deep. That's pretty big. Estimated time of death between 3 AM and 6 AM on the 27th, yes. In death from starving to the neck. It was off stage for a period of 15 minutes. Plenty of time for him to throw the victim's body down the well. Cavel hasn't investigated the yard yet, which means that there may be something of a flaw with your theory, Your Honor. You seem very confident with that. Do you have any evidence to prove it? Yes, I think I just might. It was related to yesterday. Mr. Casper did not see Mr. Knight's body when he passed through the tunnel.
Hold it!
It's not a fair story. It's impossible that Mr. Casper simply failed to notice the body. Assistant to the Associate Attorney did benefit the secret passage, have you not? Whoa, how'd you know? I noticed more than you yesterday. That charming key of your hair, key in your hair, to be precise. That's incredible. You could be a great few for eyes like that. Answer me truthfully, in the name of the goddess. Would you or would you not have noticed her body had one been present? Well, you know, I guess I would have. There you have it. Mr. Carcerati did not see a body, which means there was no body to be there. And then, present. No. Fuck me. I know what it is. It's the fact that the body's hanging, so technically speaking, he wouldn't have to pass it.
Objection!
It's not. What? What do you mean? Well, how is it not that? Just the body was not.
Hold it!
Oh no. You talk us through the reasoning on that a little more. I don't understand how that's not the answer. The day before the performance, Mr. Knight borrowed the keys from Mr. Carcerati. More specifically, the key to his cell. Mr. Knight then used the key to leave his cell and enter Mr. Saint's cage. Mr. Saint took Mr. Knight to the yard in that cage, and that's where he killed him. The following day, Mr. Carcerati crawled his way through the tunnel, but there was nobody there. Wait a second, that doesn't add up. This goes for a smell that sweet scent. Mr. Knight must have been in the tunnel already. No, his body did not pass through the tunnel until sometime after Mr. Casterwater had crawled through it. Mr. Casterwater used the tunnel right around the time the show was starting. The body was discovered just after the performance ended. Which you deduce that the body could only have been thrown down the wall during the show. Yes, and who the couple must be. Was that this then? Let's try the trick on here.
Objection!
Fuck off. I feel like that could have worked for literally the second and third one. Sorry, Your Honor, but there is something else you're going to have to take into account. The well in the yard was rigged up to create a certain unique contraption. A contraption? Go on. You will recall that Mr. Snape was sent flying from the stage by elephant. I do, just before he was absent for some time. He was only able to fly through the air thanks to the weighted rope he tied around himself. Dropping the weighted end down the well allowed him to complete the trick.
Objection!
Wait, wouldn't that send him flying as soon as he set foot on the stage? It's simple, really. He kept the weight from falling by using a stick to keep the rope in place. With the second rope, he was able to pull the stick free, thereby controlling the weight when the weight was dropped. We found evidence to suggest that the original weight was replaced with Knight's body. Body? What did I say like that? It was all done by the real killer in order to create an alibi. Estimated time of death tells us that the murder took place early in the morning. The killer could have tampered with the contraption in the time between the murder and the
Objection!
You're saying Mr. Saint himself set this contraption up, right? Well then, who do you think is the number one most likely person to have used to dispose of a body? Even you must see how this looks.
Objection!
If Mr. Saint was the killer, he could simply have done it as Judge Gavelle theorized, without these extra steps. Miss Berry. Yes? Does anyone else know how Mr. Saint's trick works? Well, let's see. We had to get the prisoner's approval on what we were going to perform. I think Simeon's the only one who knows. Here we go. It has to be VP. There you have it.
Overruled!
Interesting. You've certainly been diligent in your investigation, and yet I fail to comprehend your actions still. I want to grab that gavel and smack it over her head. Oh my god, she's pissing me off. Why do you not work to do what is right? What I am doing wrong? If so, who am I to deem it so? Oh my god, she's going to be like at the bottom of the barrel on the tier list. I hate her. How could you not even grasp that? How could you not even see, how could you not see that you are doing wrong at this very moment? You're a prosecutor. And yet you aid the defense. Yes, because you're doing fuck all, so he has to do something. It's not that hard, lady. So, this flies in the face of common sense. You're breaking every rule in the book. You're just an idiot, so here we are. I don't think I've hated a character this much in so long. I don't know why. So I think it's the song. It doesn't help. This fucking song, especially this bit. All of this. What's happening? I think only what is right and just, and act as I see fit, and in each situation I am confronted with. This is the path I've chosen. Whether you can comprehend that choice is immaterial. But it means to stand. But if you mean to stand in my way, I will fight back with all I can bring to bear. Perhaps the goddess of justice is testing me. Very well. If it's her her will that we must fight, then I shall end this once and for all. Listen well, Miss Edgeworth. There is another reason why only Mr. Saint could be the killer. You were dropped on your head as a baby, lady. I said this way. If the body was moved from the yard to the workshop, then Mr. Knight must have first been brought here to the yard from his cell. The person who had the opportunity to do that is Miss Simeon Saint, and thus he remains the only plausible suspect. Mr. Saint took the cage with him to Mr. Knight's cell. But why would he do that? Oh my god, I'm so pissed off. Why take such an unwieldy object all the way to the holding cell? Yeah, it is pretty sus. We've all met Mr. Saint. That's exactly the thing he would do. Entirely plausible that he took the cage with him out of absent-mindedness and nothing else. Maybe plausible. It's just no more or less plausible than him having helped Mr. Knight to escape. Ugh. It's a blissful evidence if I'm going to get her to budge. This genuinely pisses me off. I still don't understand the whole point of... I get her point of being like, oh, he could have helped her. No, he could have helped Knight escape. However... surely you can look at the security footage and see, oh, Knight's still in his cell. I feel like it's so obvious we could just look at the footage when that happens and go, maybe we see him still in the reflection or anything. I just don't know. It's not like he just disappeared. Ugh, I need some real solid evidence if I'm going to budge. Look at her smug face. I hate her. I really don't think I've hated a character this much in so long.
Hold it!
I mean, let me look at my tier list. Yeah, at the moment, maybe she's probably in like the bottom 2. Maybe she's better than Dr. High, because at least she has substance. I seem to think that Mr. Knight was killed here in the yard. When do you think he was brought here? Between midnight and 8 a.m. the day of the show. It could only have been during that time. In other words, between the end of rehearsal and the start of the performance. As I was saying, if the body was moved from the yard to the workshop, it must have first been brought here to the yard.
Hold it!
There's really no other way he could have come here. Mr. Knight was waiting trial. If he, a random non-inmate, had openly entered the prison proper, he surely would have been noticed. Presumably, none of your witnesses have testified to having seen such a thing. Precisely. Praise be to the God of Justice for granting you this insight. So, as you will agree, it can only have been Mr. Knight it can only be Mr. Knight was brought over here in secret. Personally, what opportunity to do that is I don't believe that.
Hold it!
Certainly, nobody else. You're certain nobody else had the opportunity. Never mind you that we were in a prison. The entire facility is monitored at all times. Anything out of the ordinary would have been spotted. I mean,
hold it!
Yeah. Mr. Saint was under the same scrutiny, wasn't he?
Overruled.
The warden had granted the members of Circus Troop special access. A member of that troop under the supervision of Miss Berry. He's the only person who was free to wander where he willed. I mean, to be fair, what I was thinking just then is, technically speaking, I mean, we can't actually read it. The footage shows that extra person getting in. There is a chance, because if it's, I don't know.
Objection!
Have you forgotten something, Your Honor?
Overruled.
Forget is not a word in my vocabulary, Mr. Edgeworth. Oh no, just fucking idiot. Maybe that one. Very well. Then recall this fact if you will. Because the thing is, with the security footage, if it's been shut down for 3 hours, technically speaking, anyone in that time could have snuck him out, right? I must say, was the only person who was free to... Yeah, exactly. But there was a brief period on the time of the day, the crime in this prison. At 10 where it would be possible for anyone to move around the prison unmonitored. Here we go. What I have it shows there was a period of the time of the day. What do I have to show that there was a period of time? There was a period on the day of the crime where the oversight was limited.
Take that!
Mr. Saint is far from the only one who had the opportunity. Which opportunity were we talking about again? Previously established that this time code on the security footage was off by 3 hours. And from this, we can deduce that there must have been a power outage lasting the length of that time, during which anyone could have moved around the prison undetected. Do you mean to say that our killer intentionally created this 3-hour gap? There's no simple camera malfunction. Is that even possible? It's completely possible creating a 3-hour gap using this. The breaker.
Take that!
Investigation of the yard turned up something rather interesting. Panel breakers, one of which can be used to cut the power to the security cameras. Also then, the door to the power room may have been opened around the time of the murder. What? Such a shame. Seeing one's so capable falls so short of the mark. I Mr. Edgeworth knows what he's doing. But how does he explain the lock on the power room door? Oh yeah, kind of locked up tight. And the one is the only with the key. Those breakers are vital to the prison's infrastructure. I very much doubt that anyone could have gained access to the power room key so easily. Guys, you fucking idiots, work it out. No. One person could have. I beg your pardon. A person, the killer, had easy access to it, in fact. And what's more, the position here is such that nobody dare question it.
Objection!
What? There's no one like that. The breaker to the electric fences there. It would be questions in the instant. Only one person who meets these criteria. I hardly believe it myself, but I have to follow where my logic leads. I love how I'm the only one here who actually worked it out.
Take that!
Ow. I just saw blonde. Ignore me. Sorry, Regina, I didn't mean that. I fully clicked Regina by accident, I saw a blonde woman.
Take that!
Real culprit is. Oh, here we go. Oh, Miss L doesn't like her. Wouldn't look God. Oh, just look at you. Aren't you the cutest little poochie woo? Not just a pretty face. Miss L has also quite the nose for sweet things. Seems he's smelling something very sweet indeed. And it's coming from you. Oh, darling, you're making me blush. I'm not even wearing perfume. And perhaps it is the sweet scent of death. You're a regular poet, aren't you? I had no idea. If I didn't know better, I'd almost think you were calling Ward the killer. That's precisely what I'm calling you. What? What in the god is the killer? Miss Edgeworth, do you realize what you're saying? Oh, such a naughty boy. How could he suspect me? I'm the one in charge around here. Oh my gosh, I don't like that. It's like, we're in a murder mystery, aren't we? Deeply far-fetched. This is preposterous.
Hold it!
Sadly, it is not. Although I can hardly believe it myself. But this is where the evidence points. We must trust the evidence. This piece of evidence proves that one in the god is the killer. Where's the key when you need it? Oh wait, no, I'm being an idiot. It's the fact that she smells, isn't it?
Take that!
Your scent betrays you, Warden. And here's your accuser. Yeah, I was gonna say fucking missile. That photo of missile is not nice. The police dog. We had him track a sweet scent that was lingering around Knight's body back when it was first found. Now it appears to be smelling the same scent, and it's coming from you. Oh, darling, you're priceless, really you are. Your evidence is a whiff of suspicion. Verity dear, do put him in his place. Oh. It seems Judge Gavelle may have reached a similar conclusion to myself. Can you believe this to be no mere coincidence, Mr. Edgeworth? I do. After all, she had the key, and the scent found lingering on the body is his as well. Were it just one or the other, we might be able to brush it off as coincidence. However, indeed, and it seems a conclusion approaches. Perhaps you should hear what the warden has to say for herself. At least she has some fucking common sense now. We should, and when we have, this case will finally be at the end. You are being simply awful. Stop looking at me like that. Me, the killer? How can I possibly do such a thing? I really wanted to go to the gym. I don't think it's happening. I didn't do it. That way. Verity told me everything she knows about the case, sweetie. The victim died in his cell, so by your logic, I would have had to kill him there. But how am I supposed to have moved the body, especially as I never went into the prison? I was too busy with work, you see. I was cooped up in my office right before the show began. Check if you like. You won't find a record of anywhere of me having entered or left the prison proper. Jesus Christ. Even the first idea, what harebrained theories you little scamps have cooked. But I'm innocent. There's two things that could be. I didn't do it. The two things that came to my mind there are, how am I supposed to move the body, especially as I never went to the prison. I'm too busy with work. It's the timing of it being that it's midnight. I say midnight, it was around 12 to 8 AM, I think it would said, right? There's simply no way I could be the killer. Give me a break. Miss don't lie. Don't make it hard on everyone. Just come clean. Oh dear. I'm afraid you're the one making things difficult. As I just said, I never went to the prison. You think I'm lying? Go check the records. Oh, never mind. She really wants us to check the records. Because they won't help us. We'll just have to find another way of getting the truth out of her. Please, Mr. Edgeworth, stop being a big silly. You've made a boo-boo. You've made a boo-boo, and you know it. I didn't do it. This way, the victim died in this house by logic I would have.
Hold it!
The murder took place in a cell. You seem very happy to accept that. And why shouldn't I be? It seems the more likely place to have it happen without drawing attention. Besides, they found Ned's blood in this cell. That was from being struck by Mr. Casvarato. Oh, I needn't tell her that, I suppose. I take it that there's also been no testimony to the contrary. What does it matter? Ned being killed in this cell doesn't go against any of the facts anyway. What am I supposed to handle the body?
Hold it!
Do you have any evidence that you didn't enter the prison? Please, darling, let me finish. Oh, yeah. As you were aware, you see, I was cute with my office for my position.
Hold it!
So, you were in the office all the time, and you didn't notice anything unusual? No, I can't say I did. I didn't notice anything missing. I must confess, I'm rather a messy girl. Don't forget for one of that. Put something down, and it's lost forever. It's a curse, darling, a curse. I even lost some important evidence recently. It was gone, poof. Just like that, the knife. What? She still has a job? Honestly, it's somebody. If somebody came to my office and took something, it might be years before I noticed. I think that now, I was gonna say, Candice has a knife, and then she said she was working on evidence, so it could be that, but I don't think it will be. It seems like I need more than a power room key to expose her. The day of the murder, I was working in my office. I went looking for something I misplaced. If I had a reason to go to the prison, I simply wouldn't have that at the time.
Hold it!
Do we have any records? Sure, maybe you didn't go through the main entrance to the prison. What if you took another route? Oh, here we go. Oh, come now, sweetie. Sure you don't mean that awful filthy tunnel they discovered? Why, until yesterday, I had no idea it even existed. No, you had another way in. I'm certain of it. The other didn't require going through the main entrance of the tunnel. You took one from this location, the gate.
Take that!
Through the fence? What, you took Knight from his cell and brought him into your office. It just happened to be connected to the yard. If you had a way through the fence, then you would have been able to circumvent both the entrance and the tunnel. Hehe, a god stuff creativity, darling. How would I have got it through the fence, It's extremely high fence, topped with razor wire, with thousands of volts of electricity going through it. Yes. How is she supposed to have gone through that, I've given a very similar voice, actually. The fence's electricity supply can be cut off from the power. And only you are the key warden. No one but you could have done that, but now the contradiction of him going for the fence. Actually ridiculous. The power room is on the prison side of the yard. One of the guard was on the detention center side. How would she have even reached the power room? Exactly, Verity, darling. Well, Cleverpuss, you've dug yourself a real hole now. Oh, hi. If there is no record of Warden Lagarde having entered the prison proper, the idea that she could have shut off the fence by using the brake is out of the question. Ugh. Must be some way she could have done it. You need breath, big guy. Use your cool. You've lost everything. If you don't find a solution, she might wriggle out of this. Hey, I said take a deep breath, not freak out and completely lose your cool. There's nothing to be game about banging your head against the same wall, yeah? No matter how you look at it, Warden Lagarde couldn't have done it alone. Mr. Edgeworth, if you can't find it,
Objection!
well, get shit on. You won't do yourself any favours by obstructing justice with your silence. That was a reflexive objection. But now that I've yelled, I don't have to. If I don't come with an answer, it's all over. Wow. I have one more thing to add. If you'll permit me. Something that explains how the warden could have just shot off the breaker from the wrong side of the fence. Yes, it's not as impossible as it seems. Why don't you love to shut off the breaker? Oh, an accomplice. She couldn't have done it alone. But what if she wasn't alone? Ooh, now we're talking. Wait to flex on the old grey man, you know. Flex on the grey man. I believe that warden Lagarde had an accomplice. Enough. You disappoint me, Mr. Edgeworth. What do you mean? This word was, has said nothing wrong. Inmates of this prison have all issued, with security bracelets. The one that raises alarms if people go when they're supposed to. Doesn't... Oh. Yeah, here we go. I was gonna say the bracelets, yes. But Frank saw it didn't work. It's Frank. So you've realised your error. And we are, of course, within the prison grounds. But not only the bracelets are worn, but even the guards surveil each other for signs of wrongdoing. Despite all that, no one noticed Mr. Cartwright's escape. The only ones who are free to roam are the animals. They most certainly could not have operated the breaker. No. Your accomplice must be human.
Overruled!
And who did it? Given that it could not have been the prisoner of the guard.
Objection!
It's so quick to rule out either, Your Honor. The fact is, it's one person, someone whose movements weren't restricted. I have just the evidence to show that the one person was. Here we go. Here we go!
Take that!
This is one of the prisoner's bracelets. It could be the case that he was permitted some sort of special leeway, could it? Although, you're in a habit of giving such leeway to certain others. Bodied armor, carnage.
Overruled!
Mr. Edgeworth, this is pure speculation.
Objection!
In that case, why don't we ask Mr. Sawyer himself? I'm confident he will confirm for us that he and Warden Lagarde were accomplices in this crime. If the two of them had worked together, a certain route within the prison becomes viable. The real route which caused by which Knight was moved from his cell to the prison proper. Recall that there were two big obstacles in her path. There's the security camera outside Knight's cell. Second, the electrified fence in the yard. She was able to remove both obstacles in one fell swoop with the breaker, having Mr. Sonic shut off the corresponding breakers. Alright, Mr. Edgeworth, you've had your fun. And do you still deny it, Warden Lagarde? Oh, no, darling. You've got me, I admit it. Oh. Wow. Warden? Tell me it isn't true. Sorry, Verity, honey. I'm afraid it is. Frankie helped me do it. No way. No. Wait. What was? No way. You did it, Mr. Edgeworth. You got her. Now shooting, cowboy. We're going to have this one now. As Mr. Edgeworth says, I saw Frankie switch off the break. I had Frankie switch off the breaker. But we didn't kill Knight, did we? No, sweetums. No, we didn't. What? Warden, explain yourself. Oh, Verity dear, I doubt your precious goddess will want to hear my excuses now. She's all merciful. You have but to confess, and you shall be saved. Oh gosh, alright. I was being threatened. I do like the idea that she's just like, yeah, I killed him. And it's like, the goddess will forgive me though, right? He had no choice. What to do as he said. It was he. But he'd harm Carnus, that awful assassin. Carnus? How long has it been since that awful man came here to my beautiful prison? I'll never forget the day he arrived. Oh dear. The moment we were alone, he said this to me. You should know I have other dogs. Dogs not confined to this fine institution. Oh, others? Oh wait, yeah. Yes. Real dogs. They'll do anything I ask them. Of course, he wasn't talking about real dogs. He was talking about his very human cronies. And then, he said one last thing. I recommend that you take care in how you treat me during my stay here. I won't have to set my dogs on you. Or your precious family. Oh no. Oh, that is... If this is true, that... Oh my, I feel bad. I had no choice. Oh. I feel bad for her if that's actually true. Give him that cell. I give him everything he asked for. Everything. Wait. Is that how he became the fixer? Yes, darling. I obeyed his every command and smuggled it in for him all he wanted. Okay, so she's a bit corrupt. Oops. Eventually, I brought Dis with Frankie into our little conspiracy. He agreed right away, of course. That made things easy for him too. So you were smuggling into contraband? How exactly? Up my ass. Once a week. Late at night, Frank would shut off the pirate breaker. That allowed me to go to my office into the yard without being seen by the cameras. I simply dropped the packages down the well and the prison side and went back through the fence. Oh. Indeed, and one of them spritzed, each one of them spritzed with a little of my perfume. Here we go. That's what the sweet smell was. Yes, it was a signal for Kenneth's dog. When he picked up the scent, he would fetch the packages and bring them back to his master. We had to make sure that Rocco wasn't in his cell at the time, of course. Would have been easy keeping him from finding it. That's why they took him. Oh my god. Oh, we're all very much creatures of habit here in the prison, darling. Everything runs to a schedule, meals, exercise hours, that sort of thing. We knew when he wasn't there. The adorable little bear of his freezes the frightest. Aww. That adorable little bear of his freezes and we're frightened at the sight of Kenneth's dog. Poor thing. So there's no risk of him raising the alarm either. There's oversight over everything at the prison, which made her the perfect meal. Her on his side, Kenneth couldn't fail. Rick would sneak out again early in the morning to switch the breaker back on, and our work was done. But fixing the tag go to the camera, which I would do later when I got the chance. Oh. You've shed a great deal, Warden. The Goddess of Justice will surely take your honesty into account. What? No, ain't no way. I've been the most dreadful fool. I know I have. I suppose, to be the one in charge. I'm supposed to be the one in charge. The day of Knight's murder was also one of our delivery days. So, Frankie bless his heart, did the usual work with the breakers. There was no package for me to deliver that day, so I didn't go out into the yard. So the secret behind the secret behind the fixer system, why she was. He's been trying to track down his accomplice for the longest time. I even had to lend them a hand to myself, you know. Oh. I don't know how many times I've hauled the secretive scoundrel into my office to talk to me. No matter what he say, or how much evidence I present out with him, he simply won't say a word. That's why you were interrogating Mr. Kenneth over and over. Exactly. I was trying to track down those horrible hench people of his. Oh my god. What an emote. Borrowed everything the police had on that fucking scoundrel. I watched his every move. Intercepted every letter he wrote. His letters. I suppose you must know about his corresponding chess game too. No matter what I did, I couldn't turn up any clues as to who his underlings were. I never get a feel like this. It's... Oh, you just can't comprehend it. Oh, okay, I actually do feel bad for her now. As you've just heard for yourself, Mr. Edgeworth. The words of the warden and the guard's confessions have cleansed her of all suspicion. What? Sure, lady. She is deluded. I do not like her. Surely there's no need to hound her any longer. The fact that she's a judge genuinely alarms me. Ain't no way she should be a judge. Has she really been cleared of all suspicion, though? Or is there more to uncover? There's definitely more. I'm sorry, Your Honor, but this conversation isn't over yet. In the cause of justice, would agree. Wait, oh, stop! This is just me. So you mean to make her suffer even more than she already has? Unfortunately, her suffering under Mr. Canis is enough to prove her innocence in Knight's murder. She admitted herself that she knew of and even facilitated the Circle Fix's delivery route. I believe she used the same route to move Knight's body. Where's your evidence, Mr. Edgeworth? It's in the fact that the sweet smell of Knight's body. The exact same scent a warden and the guard used to signal a delivery. What do you make of that? Well, that's because you've done it so many times by now that the whole world probably smells of it. That's actually very fair. Some of it must have just rubbed off in his body. It does match the statement that Mr. Cartwright provided. Well, yeah. We smell kind of nice, don't we? Nice. Nice. Yeah, I don't know. Smelled sort of like dessert, I guess. These words seem to suggest that the smell had permeated the wall. Permeated, lol. Ugh. You've been rendered speechless, you see. And I hereby move to adjourn this session. No, what do we do, Mr. Edgeworth? What can I do? Is this as far as we go? Finally. So we've actually done. Yes, Eustace? It seems we are. The power vested in me. This court is adjourned. I was gonna say. Who was that? Oh. What's that? Come on, Judge G. Things were getting good. Things were just getting good. Fender. Are you objecting to my adjourning the session? No. Wouldn't show objection if I wanted to do that. Woulda show. What did he say? Do you, Edgy? Adjourn. Go adjourn. Whatever floats your boat. What are you doing, Mr. Fender? Don't worry about what I'm doing. Let's just all take a chill pill, shall we? Which mean a square chocolatey goods? Anyone? Something about these sweets is gonna come up later on. You're trying to get yourself charged with contempt of court. I know, my bad. I just had a quick request to make, as all. Assuming seat's lawyer, that is. Oh yes, I had forgotten that you were his real attorney, Mr. Fender. Oh, good, you're killing me. Wait, can you blame us? You've been making Mr. Edgeworth do everything this whole time. And you are, which is why I think it's time to put in some work. Like you say? Somehow, I don't believe you've worked a day in your life. What the fuck, man? Let's just say this has been doing some prep work for the upcoming trial. Mind if I question the witness? Now, amusing, but what is there left to ask? Well, I'm feeling my funny bone, my funny bone that feeds here has something more than, more to tell us about the girl. I do? Yes, indeed. See, it should play on Team Simeon. I can spot a sympathizer when I see one. I don't think you did it, you know? So tell us, who did? Come on, it's little beans. We're all ears. It's Edgeworth. What's he doing? Enter coax Warden Lagarde into giving something away. Ask yourself, why would she go through all the trouble of sending Knight's body on such an odd journey? But she wanted to frame Mr. Canis. She did? No way! He was convicted of murdering here. That would be granted for transfer to another prison. Oh. Oh. Damn, okay. Most likely, a more secure facility. And will he be out of here forever, huh? Leslie, she saw her opportunity and seized her. No. Sid can't not be the killer. This is fair. Oh, I was all ready to prosecute him. Alright. Maybe we should find out what she thinks first. Want to get the wrong guy, yeah? Nice. Now Mr. Winner's gone along with it too. Well, Warden, are you happy to testify further? Here we go. Of course. How could I refuse that silver-tongued devil? Eddykins, you have such a way with words. Just doing my job, thief. Okay. Besides, one can't tell the truth. Can't tell the truth without telling the whole truth. Now, truth, can one? I'd be dying to tell all. Very true, darling. Do say you'll let me. As you wish. Court is adjourned. I can't believe you pulled that off, Mr. Fender. Ooh, me either. Thank you for your timely intervention. It's the least I can do. Yes, I'm wrong. I've been leaning on your art. Besides, defense never rests. Am I right? It means defending on it. Right, I just realized I'm supposed to be doing 100 press-ups. I've not done a single one, so I'm going to do some. That way. Jesus. Damn, wait, that made me lightheaded. Ooh. Lovely. I think I've just about exhausted my reserve of cool lawyer chat there. Follow us up now. Means you're up to bat, Marsh McSmiles. Miles McSmiles. Show him that never rest spirit. I shall. Fabulous. Then let's get started. Why did that actually get me lightheaded? My truth. I really don't think anyone could have done it but the dreadful man Canis. There's no telling what went on between him and the victim. Probably simply took a dislike to him. She said the type. But whatever the sordid detail, it was him. He stabbed the poor man to death. And then he had his dog dispose of the body. That simply has to be what happened. How did he stab him, though? Victim, Mr. Knight, yes? I did him the most terrible disservice. Yes, you killed him. I suppose you could put it that way. If I weren't such a sorry excuse for a warden, this would have never happened. That's why. That's why I have to clean up this terrible mess. Warden Lagarde, as ever, your honesty is truly to your credit. I'm certain Mr. Knight is looking down and weeping tears of gratitude. I've clearly never met Mr. Knight. Yeah, we've done it by Dreadful Mancanus.
Hold it!
You're very confident about your assertion. Why is that? Because all the other children in my little home are absolute sweethearts. They have faith in themselves and in one another. They have faith in the gods, in me. And they work hard every day to bless themselves. None of them would dare commit murder. It's a very touching reason indeed, and I don't believe a word of it. But Canis, oh, he's rotten to the core. He's the only one who'd do something like that.
Hold it!
I was being kept in a holding cell, while Mr. Canis was in a prison proper. What could possibly have happened between them when they were opposite ends of the facility? Prisons aren't as big as they seem, you know. All kinds of things can happen. Knight only arrived 2 days before he was murdered. I can't imagine anything significant happened in the short space of time. You don't know Candace, my dear. He'd find a way, I'm sure of it. Like to
Hold it!
How could he take a dislike to someone all the way over in the Holicsar? I'm just plucking possibilities out of the air, darling. As I said, there's no telling what really went on between them. So awfully serious, aren't you? Not that I mind, of course. Why she looks at me like that? So noble, so dashing in a marvelous suit. So clever. I can feel myself becoming your biggest fan, darling. I really can. Fucking old bag just barges in like, that's my man. So stay with me, Mr. Edgeworth. I wasn't prepared for that mental onslaught. Whatever sort of details it was said.
Hold it!
What more can you tell us about the sordid details? Well, we all know that we all know what Kenneth once did for a living. I just the killing part gave him much trouble, especially as the victim was already injured. His neck, I think. He couldn't turn his head to the right, poor dear. That's what they told me when they brought him in, anyway. You must make some sort of report for the warden when new prisoners are admitted. You seem keen for us to think you didn't know much about Knight. Wait. That's because I didn't, sweetie. And the victim was simply a fun target to that monster, nothing more. I expect Candace to use that chisel that was hidden in the chest set. Don't you? Awful grisly business. Just imagine, the man probably didn't even have time to cry out. Thank you for your thoughts. They're very helpful. Actually, I'd like to hear about them a little more in detail if you don't mind. Oh, Mr. Edgeworth, you're making me blush. I could chat with you all day. You look so nervous, darling. I'm only teasing. Of course, we can talk about that some more. Talk about them some more. But can I use the chisel that's hidden for a second, yeah?
Hold it!
Which chess set would that be precisely? Why? The one the victim brought in, sweetie. Don't try to kill. How? I thought no one knew about that. That was the whole point. Victim was a certified chess fanatic, or I'm so led to believe. The naughty boy stuck a chisel inside. Can you imagine? Did you know about the chisel in the chess set? Yeah, I was literally gonna say. Only a few people were supposed to know about that. After all, we only learned about that thanks to a certain deduction we made. Now, how did she find out? Of course, in the hands of the killer like Kenneth, even a chisel could serve as a deadly weapon. We're not just presented there. Present chess set?
Objection!
Oh, it is just that, okay. That kind of just gave it to us. Warden Lagarde, you strike me as being more careful your image than the image you project suggests. Oh, Miss Edgeworth, please call me Fifi or Sweetie Pie if you prefer. Oh my god, my head. I should literally, I'm not even joking. For some reason, them push-ups like did my head in. Throbbing. However, there may be a little less careful than you realize in this instant. I think you may have been a little less careful than you realize in this moment. Oh, she's just the most adorable creature. Don't be embarrassed, we're all family here. No. Don't let it get inside your head. Oh my god, I actually had to I had to sip some water for a second. That hurt. You said earlier that you didn't know much about Knight. In which case, I find it rather strange that you know about this chisel. Well, of course I do, darling. We do check prisoners when they come in. I mean, clearly not.
Objection!
You're not talking your way out of this one, Warden. This is entirely irrelevant, and you know it. Knight didn't bring the chess set into the prison himself. What was Mr. Saint when he came to visit? Ah, okay. I wouldn't have had it with him when he arrived. What? Well, I mean, of course that Mr. Saint came in, we...
Objection!
Checked him. But hard to believe, because if you did, that makes your story all the stranger. If you found the chisel, why did you not confiscate it then and there? Sorry. Eee! Just give up. Did you tell anybody about the hidden compartment in the chest set? I did not. No. If no one looked our findings, then how exactly did you learn about the chisel, Warden Lagarde? This certainly could not have been when you checked Knight or Mr. Saint on their arrival. Indeed, such a thing would imply an international oversight if it had been found, yet let through. Let's see, so Warden Lagarde, and answer truthfully this time. Where and when did you learn about the chess set? You won't answer, then allow me. I submit that you... Oh, my darling, there's no need to rub it in. You got me alright. A question, Knight. That was when I learned about the chess set. But please, you have to believe me. I did not kill him. One moment, Warden. This is a significant development. The court requests that you make a detailed statement on the record. Any objections, Mr. Edgeworth? That's not right. No, none, Your Honor. Thank you, darlings. I'll clear up this awful misunderstanding, I promise. Stop kissing your fox, man. Very well, go ahead, Warden Lagarde. Please let the truth. Please tell the truth at the time. Eliza's starting to wear thin. There's my chance to expose her. I said I questioned Knight, but that wasn't anything serious you would have sent. It wasn't anything. I'm gonna prove to it to every newcomer into our little home. It was no different. We just had a little chat, you might call it. And after we talked, I had him take back to his cell straight away. Oh. Oh wait, sorry. The more she lies, the more for her she seals her fate. So it was simply a conversation with a new detainee. Seems entirely above board. I mean, yeah, to be fair, nothing sounded out of the ordinary. Exactly, Verity. Darling, I knew you'd understand.
Objection!
I don't. What proof do you have to back up your statement? I suppose we shall see, won't we, Mr. Edgeworth? You may begin your cross-examination. Part 2. Oh.
Hold it!
Am I right in assuming that you tortured Knight before the show? Exactly, darling. It would have been, around 3 AM on the 27th? Yeah, that falls squarely within the window time laid up in the autopsy report. Seems rather late for a family chat. Wouldn't he have been asleep? Normally, yes. But if you remember, the guard was attacked in his cell. We had to examine the scene of the crime, gather information. These things take time, sweetie. I assure you, he was wide awake. We all were. Regardless, I find it somehow odd that you would choose to question him on such a late hour. Oh, you're such a tease, aren't you? Ugh. Anyway, no matter how odd you think it is, I had him brought to me, and that's what happened. Must you really insist on questioning every last thing I say? Oh, if he is like a doctor with a burn sometimes. Sure, I'll be sure to scold him once we're done. So, do you mind giving us a little more info? Like, where you had him before, brought to? My office, of course. What else? I can't do a smooch noise. Or office, which is where we believe the body was moved from. And depending on what you just said to your testimony, teehee, if you darling. Around 3 AM the night before the show.
Hold it!
Tell me where your office is. Really? Sorry, did not mean to do that. You see the side of the corridor, I imagine? The one that says no entry? That's it, sweetie. My office is just over there, short walk from the holding cell. Why, of course. That's where my gorgeous little garden is. I understand that you're so nice to the outside. Oh, I see where you're going with this. You're saying that's how you move the body. You had a means and an opportunity. It's hardly impossible.
Overruled.
Hardly impossible proves nothing. You've no evidence of the assertion.
Objection!
Sorry. No other way to move the body that could have been moved. No other way that body could have been moved.
Overruled.
Surely you haven't forgotten that Mr. seemed to drop Mr. Knight's body down the well? Yeah, what she said. You're miles off, Edgeworth. Ugh. Well, we shouldn't push any further for now. I make a point to every you comment. Oh, I don't care. No different. We just had a little chat. Here we go.
Hold it!
How was he when you spoke with him? Oh, he was so open and honest, darling. What? That guy? Honest? Talking about one croissant. I'm promoting a prawn. Oh. That's gonna be chest stuff, isn't it? I suppose he must have been hungry. En passant, I'm promoting a pawn, yeah, en passant, yeah. Seems he spared no one with his obsession of chess. He's just a gay man who likes chess. Oh, wait. I present the chess board.
Objection!
No.
Hold it!
Impressive. There we go. If he really had gone back to his cell, he would still be alive today. You think I murdered the poor man right there in my office, don't you? But what would be my motive? What would have been my wait? What would my motive have been, darling? I told you I barely knew him. No, Angel. I have my grudges against Candace, but Knight had enough to do with that animal. Oh, here we go. And she really does hate Candace. Oh my god, I must insist that you append that statement to your testimony. No, Angel, I have my grudges against Candace, but I had enough to do with that animal. And then this is the chest stuff.
Objection!
Yep, so there is a connection. Judge Cavell, I'd like you to take a look at this. Notes about a game of chess. What is the significance of this, Mr. Edgeworth? It was found in Knight's cell, which is exactly what you said you saw it too, Warden Lagarde. You didn't just see this game in Knight's cell, did you? You've seen it in Miss Candace's cell too. What do you mean?
Objection!
Oh, come on. Come now. Tell me you haven't taken a look at the chessboard in maximum security. Imagine you watch his every move like a hawk. Rather, I imagine you feel that doing so is your only opportunity. She was to find out who his cronies are, right? Oh wait, sorry. Oh wait, if she wants to find out who cronies are, right? Personally, interrogating your own prisoners is highly irregular, to say the least. So, is Knight one of his subordinates? As she said, Mr. Candace had threatened you. You put your precious home at risk. That's why you took it upon yourself to question him. You wanted to find out who his dogs were. And so what if I did? Also told us to read his letter. You also told us you read his letters, which means you must have known one key fact. You knew he was playing correspondent chess. And who should appear but Knight, carrying with him a diagram of a very particular game. The officers used the diagram to infer a connection between the two men. It seems you came to the same conclusion. In your fear, you took your reasoning one step further. You surmised that Knight was Mr. Candace's henchman, sent to kill you. Oh, no, so it wasn't. But the real reason he had a chat with with the Wrongster. If this both point crack, maybe it would. When you questioned Knight, you made another discovery. From there inside the chest set, you found a hidden chisel. The murder weapon itself. As far as you were concerned, that chisel meant one thing: Candace. Carlos, you convinced yourself that Knight was working for Canis, and that's why you killed him. Oh. I see you have no more excuses. Val, your verdict, please. Much as I agree, it agrees with me. There would appear to be little room for doubt. We done? I hereby give my verdict. Walker Knight was murdered by... Here we go. In the name of the goddess of justice, who is it this time? They definitely Fifi. Warden? It's a joke. It's all a big stupid joke. You people just don't get it, do you? You've proven that it was you who didn't understand things correctly. Me? Please, darling. I understand it all perfectly well, thank you very much. I understand that there is a big glaring contradiction in your theory, Mr. Edgeworth. Just grasping at straws now. I have no time for this, Your Honor. You're the verdict. I'm curious to hear what the warden has to say. What? You're a dull Verity. I have just one last thing to say, then Mr. Edgeworth can declare himself the winner. You rang? Does anybody remember a certain autopsy report? Of course. We received the finalized version only this morning. That's right. And I was listening to what you told us about it, Verity, even if nobody else was. Sorry. It's the wound was 4 inches deep. 4 inches. Oh wait. You don't mean this, Mr. Edgeworth? How does a Chinese chisel make a 4-inch wound? Oh! Give me, your goddess. I came perilously close to making a terrible mistake. But your theory is the one that doesn't hold water, Edgeworth. Now what? That is actually a pretty good point. Well, what do we do now? That was no now. It'll be fine. Mr. Edgeworth always comes free, right, sir? Me like Miles Tron's out of commission. We're in a titty too, aren't you? Why don't you do something? Everything's on the head with a desperate bluff. Blow out the first mind-blowing feeling comes to you. But detective, what's the man of action as I'm as much of a man of action as the next guy. Our evidence, we're up a creek without a paddle here. Might be the end of the road. Can't give up now. We have to do something. I'm certain that Warden Legato is the killer, unfortunately. The only explanation, it's the only explanation that fits the facts of this case. If the chisel wasn't the murder weapon, what other bladed weapon is there in this facility? It's... Oh, maybe so it's scissors? But they're not here anymore, no, they're not. Seems we still do not have the answers. Not the evidence to provide those answers. I swear how I heard a police alarm outside. Oh, my window's still wide open. I'm so sorry to all my neighbours. My poor neighbours have heard this whole stream. I would like to apologise to them. Alas, we must wait until the trial to see this matter resolved, I'm afraid.
Objection!
So manly and powerful. Oh, come on, G. Just giving the killer a chance to destroy you. You called the judicial process into question, Commander? Yes, actually. Me? Oh, not me. No. I tried, Miles. Any bright ideas? What is the real murder weapons? Clearly not the chisel. The question for us, everything we've deduced out the window. And to add, Mr. Edgeworth, allow me to remind you. That claim not supported by sufficient proof are subject to the harshest penalties on getting 30 more presents. lot of dots there. Topaz, can't think of anything. Otherwise I am to mirror. Oh. I'll give him now. Remember what Mr. Fenter said. He's counting on us. What was his... How upset he was. He was devastated. Nobody's in more pain than him over Mr. Knight's death. No way he did it. If you can't save him, who will? Who will? Oh, how to say who will? What's more, he believes in us. He's sitting in the cell waiting for us to bring home some good news. And I, for one, won't walk away until we find some. We have some, sorry. Okay. Hey, Miles, your little buddy, that's quite the motivational speaker. He's right, too. Find yourself on the ropes. Think of your client. Picture them pleading with you to help them. I mean, you want to fight back as hard as you can till the very end. Think of your old man, or little Gregory. No matter how bad things looked, he'd always find a way to turn it around and save his client. Like you're just like him, right? There's one way to force the turnabout here. You're the one who'll find it. Simeon's counting on you. Judge Gavel. You seem to have recovered your composure, Mr. Edgeworth. If you mean to attempt a defense, I would advise you consider the ramifications. You've repeatedly proposed misguided theories and made numerous false accusations. Oh my god, I hate her. Do so again, I'll have no choice but to judge you unfit to serve as a prosecutor. All our logic makes sense, lady. You've come up with fuck all. You've done actually nothing. And leaves you for your better good. He's right. I have put forward a number of theories that prove to be flawed in one way or another. I made some sort of fundamental oversight. Wait, then my theories were misguided. What to say? Then the court will tolerate no more of your time wasting. I hereby, sir. Miss Edgeworth. Give my verdict. That's it. You're thinking about it the wrong way all this time. Now this bit, I can't think of anything. Theories weren't misguided. I was being misled.
Objection!
Oh. It's a little too soon for that, Your Honor. I'd say it's well past due, darling. Would you agree, Verity? Mr. Edgeworth, you proceed. What? I'd like to remind you of a few... oh my god. I'd like to remind you of a few things. The sighting of his dog, Helmet. The fact that he wasn't at the shop. These and other factors mean Mr. Canis the obvious suspect at first.
Overruled!
This again, Mr. Edgeworth. You seem almost proud of your blunder.
Hold it!
What if the real killer wanted us to suspect Mr. Canis? What if it was all carefully arranged? Oh, so, yeah, framed him. What if the same was true about the chisel, a purported murder weapon? I have been stabbed multiple times in the same space with a bladed instrument. What if he was stabbed with the chisel after the real weapon had been removed? Yeah. The traces of blood on it for us to find. Also, the killer misled us thinking the chisel was a murder weapon. The client? Why mislead us that way? Why indeed? Why make us think the chisel was a murder weapon rather than whatever was really used? What? You took advantage of what the chisel seemed to suggest. What it suggested? What are you talking about, darling?
Hold it!
She wanted him out of the way. Mr. Winner, if I were to tell you the murder weapon was a chisel, what would you think? You'd probably be like, yeah, absolutely. Uh-huh. And Mr. Canis is the killer. That's Mr. Canis is the killer. There you have it. That was a trap the woman set for us. Oh, Mr. Kenneth has a bunch of chisels. She wanted us to think it was one of his, and that's why it was much smaller. Indeed, that was a plan right from the start. Rainbow, Boheat Armor, Kenneth. Why wouldn't she just throw the new chisel in there anyway? Oh wait, Helmet ate it. Yes, I remember now. The reasoning would appear to be sound. What in the gods said this seems to harbour a deep and abiding hatred for Mr. Kenneth. However, I think you know what I'm going to say next. That alone is not sufficient proof that Warden Lagarde is the killer. Yeah, it wouldn't be enough. Only one thing that will prove it. The real murder weapon that we now must know exists. If you cannot provide a theory, then this conversation ends here.
Objection!
If we could just find the real murder weapon. How many times do we have to go over this? We searched the prison from top to bottom. This is quite correct. If a possible murder weapon has been fired, I'm afraid you're in a bit of an impasse.
Objection!
I still prove my case yet, Your Honor, because they're still inside, still here inside the prison. This would have made sure of that. The security gate? Indeed. No. Indeed. Where did that go? I'm glad you at least remember what it is. Do you remember what it does? Of course I do. I'm not an idiot. The security gate detects metal. Which means you can't bring anything metal into the prison or take it out. Oh. Precisely. There is another murder weapon. It cannot have been taken out of the premises. Nor could it have been brought into the prison in the first place. So we find ourselves right back to where we began. Gavel, what I'm trying to tell you, Mr. Edgeworth, is that if you wish me to believe that there is another murder weapon here in the prison, you will also have to explain to me how it got there. Right. We know that the chisel was smuggled into the prison inside a pocket chest set. But our contention is that the chisel is not the real murder weapon. But if the murder weapon came from outside the facility, then there must have been a way to bring it in. Yes, the question of the hour is, you show me the alternative route. It's going to be the evidence that she's missing, right? Oh. What if the weapon what Lagarde used get into the prison? What evidence for the police to help you with the investigation? Is that correct? Here we go, yes! Oh yes, sweetie. Everything related to Candace is with me now. Here we go, yeah. That's just how many times I've hauled the secret scoundrel to my office to talk to me. Of course, that's how. But, fact is, this is how... this is here with us. Shows how the murder weapon could have brought to the facility as well. I mean, I want to say it's the evidence of the case, but right? I mean, I'd say the bell because that's the only yeah. Please, it says the others. Oh wait, literally. Sorry, yeah, the knife. I was like, where's the evidence part? I'm to remind you of our conversation with Mr. Cash yesterday. Yes, it was but one of my bell. One of only two in existence. Also, the bell had not been used at all. Two and only two. One for my knife, and one for my beloved helmet. Exquisitely crafted, utterly unique. My ears are my guide, after all. And I must be able to use my tools, precisely. Of course, as you said, the knife has long since been taken from me. See, there is a way for objects to be brought into the prison unscrutinized. Part of the police evidence, Warden Lagarde borrowed from... What? Mr. Kenneth's knife was part of the evidence of the case, and that evidence was here in the prison. Not only that, but the knife had a certain bell attached to it. The bell was attached to the chisel. Right. Let's took the bell from the knife and attached it to the chisel. Can't be right. The chisel only had Mr. Knight's fingerprints on it. Easy enough to explain if the killer wore gloves. It made it look as if the chisel was a murder weapon. Then attached to the bell. Okay. Doing so, she made sure that all the evidence pointed to Mr. Canis. Who had access to the evidence from which the bell was taken? Why, the only person who, to whom it had been entrusted. Who is it, sir? Wait. Who's been messing with the evidence? I believe that would be you, isn't that correct, Warden Lagarde? Bells aren't exactly rare, you know? Anybody could have said that.
Objection!
Unlucky for you, this isn't quite true. These particular bells are unique because there are only 2 of them in existence. What? By attaching that bell to the chisel, you're as good as the cledges of the killer. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. But you don't have any proof that the knife was ever here to begin with.
Hold it!
I don't. Not yet, anyway. So, winner, I'd like you to order another search of the prison right away. Huh? But if you do find something, what's good? That's gonna make things awkward for me. This isn't about what's convenient for you. Find the truth. You're a prosecutor, aren't you? Well, yeah, but, you know. It's worthless excuse of a prosecutor. If I had an investigating authority, I wouldn't be sitting on it. Anyhow, there's not a decision to make. The warden would have to authorize it. No fool that she will do no such thing. You have the power to insist on a search you use. Sorry, darling, but not without the evidence. Goddess of Justice cannot bestow a blessing onto those who lack proof to support their claims. Our work here is done. The rest of this matter will be settled in the courtroom. Now, we give the guard the opportunity. They'll destroy whatever evidence is left. I have to object. I have to stop them. What do I say? I don't have anything concrete to offer. I think I'm never this reckless. No, I'm back down now. Put everything on the line. I'm not a prosecutor. I'm an associate attorney with a client to defend. Only I can say Mr. Saint, and that means my chances are 1,000,000 to 1. They're worth a shot. Now or never. Should I object? Obviously we object. Business was how sincere bluff always feels. Regardless, I can't walk away. We miss Phoenix.
Objection!
Which one? This is better be good, Mr. Edgeworth. I've got it. But what exactly? No murder weapon, of course. I know where Mr. Canis's knife is. Do you really, Mr. Edgeworth? I do. Not at all. I did not know better. I would say that you were bluffing. You wound me, Your Honor. I know nothing. I do not know the meaning of the word. Ugh. This is terrible for my heart. There's no way you could. It's not here, I tell you. Well, to be so kindness to enlighten us, was the real murder weapon? Meanwhile, think. Why not even the police would search? A blind spot in this zoo. I am place that the warden could be absolutely sure of. Hiding place? No. If you insist. Come on, Helmet. Open up. Oh, the fucking crocodile. I was like, it can't be in him again unless fucking Helmet's like pulling everything. Did she use the same trick? It's ridiculous, isn't it? What do you think about it? How many foolproof ways to evade detection could there be? Okay. Mr. Edgeworth, how long do you intend to keep us waiting? There's a faintest possibility I'm right, but if I'm wrong, then we stand to lose everything. Your Honor, this is where the real murder weapon is hidden.
Take that!
Here, in the yard? Indeed. I just believe I understand. You can to explain a little more. Where exactly is the real murder weapon hidden?
Take that!
Of course. That's what he must have been. Yep, huh? What's the matter, detective? Okay. Well, detective say it's a reaction to the alligator. Well, how? Well, the detective was reacting to something inside her after all. Your Honor, I'd like to remind you of this piece of evidence. The chisel. Did we figure out that it is a murder weapon? You might recall that Mr. Kenneth hid the chisel in his dog's mouth. I do believe that the real murder weapon was hidden in much the same way. That's right, the murder weapon was hidden inside the alligator in that pond over there. What? No way! Get at the presence of a metallic object during our early investigation. Mr. Gavel, we need to know what's inside of the alligator. Understood. And we'll need to summon a veterinarian. I'm sure he can get a little sweet to open up for us. I'd be happy to give it a try. Please, by all means. Woodman guard. The murder weapon is about to be revealed. Why not do the right thing and confess? I have nothing to confess. As you wish. Then you can simply wait and watch your lies as your lies are exposed. There, we got it. There we go. That has to be it. Oh, poor baby. It's over, Viva the Guard. Real murder weapon was blood Hidama's Caddis's knife. Making you the only person who could have killed Bunker Knight. Oh, here's the breakdown. I'm not a criminal here. I'm not the criminal here. It's all Caddis's doing. I did the right thing. Knight was a friend. He was Caddis's lapdog. Curse that despicable man, Caddis. Why did he have to come and ruin my perfect little home? We could have been happy forever if it wasn't for him. I actually do feel sorry for her. He ruined my paradise on Earth. He ruined everything. Curse him. Curse that pitiful butcher. That awful, terrible, despicable man. Curse him. Aww, I kind of get it in the sense of... Oh. Oh! They're all little fairy foxes. Aww. How cute. March 29th, 12:34 PM. Detentions into corridor. Prosecutor Winner? So, test feedback just came back. Winner? Guess we've been under a lot of stress. Just the Bunker Knight's blood found on Mr. Cass's neck. Just like you said, sir. Congratulations on Sunday victory. Thank you, officer. Excellent work. You can continue complimenting me if you like. Sir, winner wins again. I think I'm rolling up for a little rage. Excellent work, Eustace. Just a few loose ends to tie up, and we're done. Fuck off, as if we're giving Eustace. Oh, I am. What are you talking about? You just solved the case, didn't I? I had to confirm whether or not Knight really was working for Mr. Canis. It would be vital to know if Warren and the guard was simply jumping to the conclusion on that front. Huh? There's Clueless, and then there's you. Oh, well. I guess we better get back to our investigation. Alright, officer, you're with me. We're to see the winner win a whole lot more. I have to witness first-rate investigation talent in action. I don't think I hate both of them. He's at least funny, though. Yes, sir, I'm right with you. Can't wait to watch it. It's winning time! We're a fucking child. Sorry. If he's under 20, it's fine. Oh, okay, yeah, 17. Fair enough, actually. I expect this case will cause quite a stir. The attempted murder of the president is news enough, and now his would-be assassin has been murdered. But I never sought to kill the president in the first place. Truth is not always important, as it might seem, Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, it says the fucking... Oh! Someone was always like, oh, the goddess will always be watching you. Actually, I hate her. In the eyes of both society and the law. How can you even say that? You do not have to believe me, however. As a prosecutor, Mr. Edgeworth is obliged to accept that this is the reality of the world he operates in. Being a prosecutor is about to be more than proving guilty. That's what I believe. We are all free to believe as we choose, but the law is not to be toyed with for our own personal goals. Do you choose to accept this? You must prepare to suffer the consequences. What does that even mean? Wait, you're not gonna take us... I'm afraid I must be going now. Farewell, Mr. Edgeworth. Chicavel's right. There must be only one set of laws for everyone. If following the laws means sacrificing the truth, I really do that in good conscience. Hey, Simeon! Simeon, you're out! Oh, and money. Hi, Regina. Is everything alright? Did they let you out alright? They let you out alright? Yeah. But I was so confused about what's going on. This guy just came and said I was free to go. I have Mr. Edgeworth to thank. Sure do. Mr. Edgeworth found out who the real killer is. Wow, really? You did that for me, Mr. Edgeworth? Oh no. Stop staring at me like that. I'm innocent, I swear. Don't pull the fuck out of me from under me now. Stop it, silly. It's true. He saved you. So say thanks already. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Thank you. A great big Regina Bay, thank you for me too. This seems talking directly to me. More victories, I suppose. Can I just ask one question, Mr. Attorney? Sure. Exactly an attorney now. I thought Bronco was my friend. No, my best friend. I trusted him, but now... Well, it's just... I never knew. I never would believe that he could hate somebody enough to want to kill them. He kept stuff like that from me. And he never really trusted me, did he? That's not true, Simeon. Of course he trusted you. No. He didn't. He did. He just told me. I could have stopped him. I could have told him that hate never helps. And that and he had to let go of all that stuff. It's the same time. You're forgetting something. Show me that thing that proves across the term. Chessboard, right? Or it's the chessboard. I'm scared to not be at the chessboard. Yeah, no.
Take that!
It must be the chessboard. It's the chessboard. Sat above from. I had hidden a chisel inside. I imagine he meant to use it to escape. What? You mean he was using me? No. He believed in you. He knew he could count on you to bring it. That you would never be so interested to look inside. Imagine by not telling you, he was hoping you'd keep you from getting caught up in his mess. Oh. Wonka! Why didn't you tell me? At least you understand now, right, Simeon? I'm sure he does. He might show it, but Simeon's no dummy. Good night's sleep and it'll be completely over this whole thing by tomorrow. Wait, I'm sure he may not show it, but Simeon's no dummy, so you're saying he is a dummy. That's not as complimentary as you think it is. I'll try. I have to, for Bronco. I have to show up I can become the best animal trainer out there. That's the spirit. I love this. As he's getting trained by the monkey. Oh, I almost forgot. Doing your show soon. I'd love if you could come, Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, it's Max Galactica! Aww. We'll be joining Regina on stage for this one. That's right. Baby Circus is the biggest, most fabulous event in town. You'll have oodles of fun. Sounds great, doesn't it, Mr. Edgeworth? Come on, we have to go. Well, I'll think about it. Alright, Simeon, we've got some training to do. I think it's time you and Regent got acquainted. Regent the Tiger? No way, I can't. No. You'll be fine, silly. You'll never met a nice kitty. Isn't Regent the... No, Leon's the one that bit at Crow or Bat, I can't remember. Bat. I can't. Please, Regina. No, please, Regina. Anything but that. Please. I've satisfied customer. I don't like this clacking. Well, there was something, Smiles. They were pulling out the back. I don't know without you, Fender. With your timely intervention, she would have gotten away. Besides, I have you to thank for even being able to investigate the case in the first place. Oh, stop it. Put me on the back any harder, and you're gonna make me bush or topple over. I suppose it would be asking too much for you to take it seriously. Seriously? Miles, my friend. I'm always serious. Anyway, let's feel the same in innocent climate. That's what it means to be an attorney, after all. Be an attorney. I'll say, I had a blast. Reminded me of the good old days. Like Gregory was standing right there beside me. Yeah. It's been like a zillion years since I felt this warm and fuzzy on the job. That's good. Bittersweet. Sure. Hey, Miles. Have you thought about going into the defense game full time? Oh. Excuse me. You know, pick up where Gregory left off. Get out there and actually help people. Well, don't get any big ideas. There's no thing about switch sides. Why not? I'm going to the light side all the rage. Light side's all the rage. Everybody's doing it these days. Oh, Mr. Fender. You know that's not, it's not about that. Guilty in jail. Don't get it twisted. I was just asking a perfectly innocent question. You win. There you were. Looks like you got a media defense team at your staff, Miles. Fender. I am a prosecutor. Yep, and I'm an attorney. You could be one too. Serious. Well, I've said my piece. Change your mind? Go to court. I'll be waiting. I love Fender. I really like Fender. One of my father's footsteps. I hope we get a flashback case. I really do such a thing. He's going to pick up a defense attorney, just like my dad. Yep. Damn, Gregory. Attorney, like my father. Okay, Gregory. Me? Wow. I can't believe we actually finished that. We're going to do the typical loading the first episode, well, the beginning of the first episode, but then we will, that is good. We are getting a flashback one. Ooh, okay, let's see the preview. Said free Turbo Legacy, that has to be Gregory, we've just seen him. Oh, 3 PM cake extravaganza. What should we make today, kids?
Samson
And Judy's Bake and Bake.
Oh, Samson and Judy. Okay. Macarons, waffles with cream. Chiffon cake style, light as dream. Laugh and sing, smile, it's true. All that sweetness is waiting for you. Over there. The oven's got something special to share. Ding. Now, let's see what we've got for you. It's cookie time. Are you ready to make something special together? We're gonna pan out to a dead body. Oh. Oh, the wild blast from the past. Aww. Hey Gregory, come back there tomorrow. Your boy. Oh, finally gonna find out what happened. 18 years. 18? Oh my. Right, well actually, to be fair, we didn't see a murder, so something. Anyway, we are going to leave it there, but how pretty is this? Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Obviously, yes. I'm glad it was Fifi. I say I'm glad that I got it right. I'm sad it's Fifi, because I actually did really like Fifi the God. But we'll see how it goes, because I do think Candace eventually will, something will happen with Candace. But anyway, thank you for watching, guys. If you're new here, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and also turn notifications on YouTube. Make sure you follow me on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram at JFK303, where I post other forms of content as well. You can join the Discord that's pinned in the chat, where you get notified on when I'm live or when I upload, so you never miss out on anything. I'm just trying to think. Is there anything else? No. Oh, no. You can also vote on what games we play next. So yeah, you never miss out on anything. Yes, I am going to leave it there. I will hopefully see you guys soon. Goodbye. Night.